Hey, what's up, people? So she got busted with weed. So she's live. Let me just get into it. We're gonna go straight into this. I a viewer told me about this situation and that she is live. So let's hear what she has to say. 1.25x. Let's go. I guess did Frenchie bust her? That's what I've been hearing. She got busted by Frenchie, and they're both supposedly live.
Hello,
Let me check.
people.
But we been knew she was doing the green. Everyone was saying the same thing. People were like, Foodie Beauty is 100% doing green. She has to be 100%. And people were right. So people, we're gonna go straight into it. She's live. 1.2k people watching her.
Is my lip gloss?
Let's go.
This is bad lighting. It's not going to do anything anyway, but I'll use this one. There we go. Ah. Oh god, I look bad in my makeup.
So we're not gonna address anything. It's your birthday.
Hello,
Happy
Turbo.
birthday.
What's up?
What's up, Heather? What's going on?
I made it members
Clev,
only, so
MNF,
nice
Charlie's
guys.
mom, Becca Boo, Wig,
Christina, hi. Mimi. No, I'm not getting.
All right, so if anybody knows more than I do, and you probably do, how did Frenchie bust her with this whole weed thing? Because I really want to, figure this out because now I'm behind. Because you guys know, I've been doing other videos elsewhere, and okay, so FFG has a stream up at 6 p.m. and Chantel is referencing it. Oh, okay, so that's what's going on. So French Fry Girl put up a stream. What's Bud Tender confirms Haram Foodie Beauty's been beezing. I see, and it's for 6. So Foodie Beauty decided to jump the gun and say that so what? She's doing the weed. Okay, gotcha.
So now I'm driving, but
FFG said she went to the porn.
I see that's FF Goblin, aka Slimer,
Oh,
aka
wow.
Jealous of my life to the max. Fucking stalker loser. Hi Gemini! Gabriel Washburn! Welcome to Very Important Music, Rachel Bees! She thinks she has this big revolution. Imagine being so fucking obsessed with somebody and have no life. Like, this is no life, no man energy completely. Coming to my hometown to go to dispensaries or find out, interrogate dispensaries to see if I'm smoking weed. Imagine. So
you know what? I see her point. I totally do see her point. But here's the whole thing for me. Why do you have to lie that you're doing weed? If you know you're not supposed to do weed because it's haram, then don't do weed. If you're still gonna do weed, then just say you do the weed. Then this wouldn't be a problem. I don't get why she does this thing. Oh, I'm not doing weed. Oh, I haven't seen Pete's. Oh, I'm eating healthy. You're not eating healthy. You have seen Pete's. We been you because we knew you were gonna do that, and you have been doing it because people can tell the change in your mannerisms and behavior. Why just tell the truth, Nicole E? This is like 2021 again, where all she has to do, if you're gonna go see Nads, just say you're going to see Nads, and that will be it. Then nobody has to do any sneaking around, any doing this, any creeping on the low, and busting you because you already told us what you're doing. Like, she always does this to herself, and then she blames people for outing her.
yes, I do smoke. All right, I get weed products in Thailand and Canada where it's legal. I will smoke weed. I'm still struggling with.
So she was doing weed in Thailand as well. Busted, busted. Then we already, people been telling me, they're like, Monty, she's doing weed in Thailand, Monty. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm sorry, people. I apologize to you. You guys are right. She was doing weed in Thailand, of course. And then her hubby was also going to see the Kotoys. So you guys were all right.
Imagine. So, yes, I do smoke. All right, I get weed products in Thailand and Canada where it's legal. I will smoke weed. I'm still struggling with giving it up fully. And if I say no when people ask me or I'm avoidant, it's on purpose because it's none of your fucking business. So to make it your business on purpose is pathetic. Like, if that's what you've resorted to content, oh my God. This is why I don't want to come back here, because this bitch needs a restraining order. She's fucking crazy. She's insane. She's a lunatic. Like, how do you think that's content? We're gonna like interrogate this person's life over and over if they smoke weed or not. Bitch, you're not a Muslim. You're a fat, miserable piece of shit who has no life, and you have no right to tell another person, Muslim or not, if they're a good Muslim just because they smoke weed. So suck it and rotate on it.
Facts. I agree with this. Like highlight groceries, you have a point here. Lying is more haram in my opinion. Smoking weed does not make one a bad Muslim, but she's not a Muslim. Yeah. What makes her worse is that she's lying about something that she's doing. You're not supposed to smoke weed, because of certain things. But then again, it does have medicinal properties. So it depends really on the interpretation. But if you're really going to smoke weed, at least please just tell the truth, because now you're lying on top of that, which makes it now the worst thing you can ever do is now smoke weed, which by many scholars would be okay in some schools. But now you're lying, and lying is never okay no matter what it is. What's up, Nikki D? Is she live? Yeah, she's live.
It's the only fucking action you're gonna get. So yes, I have some plant products here. Jealous? And so by the way, if you're watching the fucking bitch from One Plant, you're a friggin' bitch too. Because I remember going in and she's like, are you a YouTuber? Another one that looks like Slimer. And I'm like, Crystal, let's bees. Thank you, ready to bees. Rebees. So I'm like, yeah. And she's like, don't worry. I'm like, I know. I'm like, whatever. Like, she's like, don't worry. I won't tell anybody you're in here. Yeah, sure. I don't care anyway. I don't care.
All right. From what I'm gathering, it seems FFG has connections to whoever is at this dispensary, this One Plant dispensary. And it seems, from what I'm understanding, this is what I'm gathering here, is that person or persons has said that Foodie Beauty has been actively going to this dispensary for weed, and FFG found out that way. From what I'm gathering, but FFG, of course, will be explaining this later.
You can't get this through your thick brain, okay? Maybe you should get an ear cleaner for merch. I don't care. You can't expose me. I expose myself all the time. Here's a bag of cannabis. That's between me and God. Whatever. You're not Muslim. You're not religious. You're not a moral person, so you can stuff it and eat shit. How about that? She looks like Slimer. You ever see Slimer from the Ghostbusters? Ugh. I don't know.
Here we go again.
I don't know. I know. Hi, Born Villain. Who did I miss? Alice. Let's get hi. Hi, it's Tracy. That's okay. It's not bad for you. Well, that escalated quickly because someone's like, oh, she's going to dispensaries to ask about it. Like what?
Exactly, Nikki D. She's exposing herself before FFG can. Yep.
What? Oh yeah, I'm a rage. I rage, right? She's the one who sits there on her live stream raging every fucking every day for hours about my life, about whether she's doing a whole live stream about whether or not I smoke weed. So who's raging? Keep your $2 and give it to her. Thank you. God, it's so stupid. Like, what the fuck? This is the last stupid shit I'm addressing because once I'm gone, you're all gonna have fuck all, and I can't wait. I can't wait for you to be out of my life, out of my country. Like I'm gone. See you, and I don't have to come back ever this time. I don't have to travel. I don't have to do anything. So that's it. I'm gone forever.
Okay.
God made bud, so fuck them. Yeah. Ready to repeat. Exactly.
Impulsive Chantal just got caught. Now we get the rage and the deflection. Is it
to check dispensaries? Her fuck. She thinks she has a 1-up. It makes you look crazy. How are you 1-upping me when you look like a psycho? The bud tender confirmed Foodie Beauty's been smoking haram. You're not even Muslim. You're Islamophobic. You're a fat, wasteless. You're a waste of oxygen. You're a dog killer and you're a piece of shit. So you need to get the fuck out of my life before I do put a restraining order on your flat, stupid SpongeBob ass, bitch. Okay? Thank you. Stay away from me. No, she's a stalker, like legit. Yeah, Tracy. FF Goblin. Like, what the fuck? I'm glad you're smoking weed. Yeah, and no, I don't want to tell anybody I'm smoking weed, because like it's no one's business, really. What I do in my personal life is not your business. So to go digging for it, really? Like, oh my God, do you want never mind.
Well, is this like that big of a deal? Okay, if I know lots of Muslim people who do indulge in weed. I do, like lots of religions, like all the religion. I know so much people from so many different walks of life, religions that indulge in weed. But here's the thing: they don't lie about it. And this is the bottom line: is that she didn't have to go and lie about it.
So pathetic. So here you go. Here you go. And no, I don't have wheelchairs.
Thanks, Pebbles. Appreciate you.
Look at this. I have gummies, but they're not like high. I don't.
We've been you.
This is the first time buying them here. Actually,
gummies.
You know what? You know what? FF Goblin. They can look up my entire purchase history if you want. I've been there a couple times. I have some sativa. Yeah, it's legal here. So you're not God. You're not the morality police. You're just a piece of shit on the internet. Exactly. And like I don't know
The
where
blatant lie. Now I look back at Thailand, and she literally has said that she was doing weed in Thailand as well. Like we're stupid. Like when she went to Peach Panties, and people are like, I was like dying. I was like, what is this place called Peach Panties? People are like, Monty, it's a weed place. They were just putting the camera towards them. I'm like, why is the camera on ladyboy places and weed places all the time? There was a weed place right next to the Canadian poutine place. I'm like, she has to be doing the green.
you come off. Like, get a life. So I just thought I would come on here. No, it wasn't Cottonmouth. That was actually toothpaste pasties. So I usually just do it like in the evening, whatever, you know. So
Yeah, I
I don't even
wonder if
really
she
get pasties
does.
anymore when I smoke at all, really. So yeah, I'm just coming on here to say womp womp for your stupid fucking live stream because no one gives a shit. Like, you're the only psychotic person, you and your dumb audience with no fucking brain cells, who give a shit if someone
Stella
smokes
is not
weed.
in the
Like,
chat.
really, who cares? So I'm here to admit it, and I don't care if you, like, whatever. What am I going to care? You're not God. Like, who's going to judge me? Oh no, FF Goblin is judging me on morality. Please, please. She's psych.
True, Beckaboo, why she gets so much weed. Yeah, that is a lot of gummies. And I wonder what the dosage is for all of that, because that is a lot of stuff she's getting from one plant.
Psycho, Tracy. Hi, Energy Egg.
Is Peach Panties like Blueberry Sweater? I don't know. Peach Panties was that weed place that she swore up and down she never went to. They were just, showing it on camera, but showing it on camera a little bit too much. And then now we're knowing she was most likely at Peach Panties and she was indulging in the green in Thailand.
Like, you think these same people will sit there for fucking hours, like, analyzing an 8-minute video on nothing? She'll get mad because there's not enough snow on the ground. You need psychological help, not me. You're the fucking psycho, not me. Like, I'm not stalking people going to dispensaries or asking, yeah, has this YouTuber been in your dispensary? Because she's Muslim. Like, who the fuck are you? You're nothing. Oh my god, me. They're freaking retarded. I can't stand them. Like, seriously.
I'm totally imagining that. Full hijab on, walking into the weed store. Man, I mean, it's Canada. I'm used to that. Doesn't bother me.
I've never
But
ever
what a sight, what a sight, what a sight. Yes.
ever in my life seen people so demented. Like, I
What's up,
can't
Ken and
get over
Gaming?
that. Teardrop, I miss you. Hi. Why should her mom care? Why would my mom care? Like, I'm 40 years old. 40, not 4, not 14. I'm 40. Like, my mom can't tell me what to do anymore. I can smoke weed if I want. It's fucking legal here. Hello? I don't smoke weed at my mom's place. You don't know where I smoke weed, so don't worry about it. And I'm allowed to smoke outside if I want to. Yeah. Like, she has a porch, and I haven't
Facts.
stayed with my mom's the whole time.
People are giving her so much money. Lizzie, hey girl, Happy New Year. She's so creepy and weird. She wants to wear your skin. Okay, that's your mama line. Same thing. She did it twice. Yeah, lots of super chats, lots of memberships going on over here. Hey, people can spend their money however they want. I mean, what happened? No,
Imagine slipping through a tiny hole.
No. What did I do? Okay, give me a second here, people. We're gonna go back. I pressed the wrong button, is what I did. We're gonna continue with this. She's mad. Yep, she is. She's mad. She's pissed off that she got caught. She's getting ahead. She will dirty delete? I think so. What is going on? I did it again. I need to see my screen better. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. It happens. Yeah, I think she will dirty delete. If you're just coming in, FFG basically caught Foodie Beauty doing weed. I mean, we've been new. It just need to be confirmed.
Yeah.
It was.
Like, she has a porch.
It was confirmed.
And I haven't stayed with my mom's the whole time. So, no.
No worries, Halsey.
Hi, Kelly. I'm telling on you.
Doesn't smoke at mom's only when she's driving. Right. Maybe she smokes with Auntie Rasta.
Yeah, really.
Right? That would make sense.
Anyway, I'm going to call Gorlick's mom and tell on him. He's using the internet.
Yeah, everyone has this live
They
now.
also track someone
Indeed.
who went to high school with you and that doesn't remember you, and they're going to show her what you do just to make fun of how you. Please, I would be more embarrassed to be her. Like, imagine doing that. And it's probably not even true. And the person doesn't even remember me. So what? Now they're going to watch me. Thank you for the extra viewer. Thanks. That's what I've come to realize. Like,
1,664 people watching her.
I don't care if you do this. I'm just pointing out how ridiculous you look. And honestly, thanks for the extra clout, because I was talking with like Pete and he said that he follows like a comic writer and somebody who does comics, and they even follow me, and he was like, they were talking about my drama and he was so surprised. So thank you for the clout, because even the negative attention brings me more everything. So thank you. Did the orange chin lip go real life again? Applebee's, yes.
Yeah, I am actually dying to find out how FFG busted her, with this whole weed thing. From my understanding is that I guess maybe somebody at the weed shop is familiar with Foodie Beauty. The amount of time she goes there, and that person is also familiar with FFG on some level. I'm not really sure if there's a friendship or maybe somebody just asked. Who knows? But FFG will explain that in her live at 6 p.m. That's 6 p.m. EDT for me, whatever time that is for you, practically 45 minutes from now.
Absolutely, as usual. Yeah.
What is her live called?
Imagine.
Her live's called Yup, I Smoke Bud, and what is Foodie Beauty's live?
Imagine like spending your time interrogating like dispensaries if I smoke or not. Here's my bag of weed. Like, whatever, who cares? What's the big deal? Like, Anyway, all publicity is good. Yeah, that's true, actually. Thank you. I hope I get 100,000 plaques soon, something you'll never get, and you won't ever have a cameo. You always have to live in my fucking dust. So have fun. You always will have to try to look for interrogating things in my life, and once I'm in Kuwait, you're not going to have shit to interrogate, buddy, so suck it. She used to take a depression nap?
True, Stewie.
Yeah, like nobody.
I can picture the Yo Mama live right now. Is Yo Mama even live? Because I can picture what he's gonna say about this. His angle as usual is a stalker angle. Is it though? Is it when Foodie Beauty keeps lying about going to one plant and getting weed from one plant, and all she has to do, if she really wants to circumvent this whole thing, is just tell the truth. Is it so hard to tell the truth?
Have a life and do these things. It's so stupid. You're only telling us because you're busted. Well, yeah,
Right,
why should I
Nikki?
tell you anything? Why do I owe you that information? Like, who cares? I don't have to tell you shit.
What's she talking about? If she doesn't have to tell us shit, then don't tell us that you're not doing weed when you are doing weed. How about you exclude the weed conversation? So if somebody says, "Hey, Foodie, are you doing weed?" Maybe ignore them. Don't put any attention to it. So then you don't have to lie and say you are not doing weed when you are doing weed, which now is very, very, very wrong.
Don't want to tell you I'm smoking weed? I don't have to fucking do it. It's not your right to go and try and find out. And yeah, if you before she reveals it, so what? I smoke weed. What's the deal? Womp womp. End of story. What's the big deal? She's gonna judge me now on being a good Muslim when she's a piece of vile shit? Please. Please. I know a lot of Muslims actually that still smoke. For me, I've been going through a lot of shit and I can't stand fucking being here unless I'm high. So I smoke weed. Oh well. Yeah, I know, right, Teardrop? Lizzie. Hey girl, Happy New Year. She's so creepy and weird. She wants to wear your skin. It's so.
Wait a second. Here we thought of something, but actually Chili BB, maybe refresh the screen if it's blurry. It's probably a connectivity issue. One thing I actually assumed is that Foodie Beauty would go into the weed store in her hijab. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. I wonder what she does when she feels she's not on camera. Does she actually wear the hijab around, or does she take it off and go in the weed store, and then when she wants to come on camera again, she puts it back on? That is actually rather interesting, because that will tell me a lot more about Foodie Beauty just by that action of knowing whether or not she will go into the weed store with the hijab on or without it.
So pathetic. I have to do something about her. She's fucking insane. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you so much for the super chat and the Happy New Year. I appreciate it. Weed is a nothing burger, I know. She's the worst who does this. Psychotic idiots like her. Literally. I can't. Anyways,
Exactly,
psycho
Buzz
stalker, pathological
probably.
liar. Because if you I should do a video. You analyze all the lies she tells. It's pathological. It's insane. I'm not pro weed person, but it can help with chronic pain and other. I'm not pro weed either in a way. I don't want to smoke really. I want to stop. So when I get to Kuwait, I don't even really think of it when I'm in Kuwait, honestly. If I really want something, I have shisha, or it's not the same environment. Here, yeah, there's dispensaries everywhere. I'm just depressed and, dealing with a lot of shit here. And it helps keep me a bit sane, honestly. So whatever, I'm not ashamed to admit it. Like I said, that's between, if I'm such a bad Muslim, that's between me and God, not fucking goblin face. I'm glad you come live. It's so gloomy here. Really, Tracy? I don't think I'm gonna be long because I have a lot of things. Like I was like in the middle of doing stuff. Anyway, the secondhand embarrassment. She hustles her audience. It's so sad existence. The secondhand embarrassment I have from the thought of her calling around dispensaries. Yeah, I don't know. Some loser. The woman that works there, I'm pretty sure her name is Sharon Murpaugh, and she was like,
Oh, okay, so let's just dox the lady that works there because you believe that's the lady that outed you. Is that right? There's a lot of right and there's a lot of wrong here, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable her doing that because I don't know. We haven't really heard what the situation is. Is this Cornwall? Is it Cornwall? I gotta check. So somebody asked Stewie, is the bonus period over? You mean like the Christmas pay where the advertiser stuff? Yeah, it's all over. It's been over since the 31st. Like even at the end of December, advertisers are wrapping down. Let's hear this again.
she hustles her audience. It's so sad existence. The secondhand embarrassment I have from the thought of her calling around dispensaries. Yeah, I don't know. Some loser. The woman that works there, I'm pretty sure her name is Sharon Murpaugh, and she was like a huge bully in school. I remember her. Anyway, she like.
Okay, so I guess it's Cornwall.
Was the one she's like, oh, I won't tell anybody. Yeah, right. Fuck, I could. Like, I hate this town. I hate it. I hate the people. I hate a lot of the people here, and I'm so glad that I'm getting the fuck away again.
Maybe she should have gone somewhere else to get weed. What's the next closest town? Because you know how small towns are. I know how small towns are. You probably know how small towns are. People talk all the time. Like if you grew up there and they know you're a YouTuber and they watch some of your YouTubes, how about we use a little bit of common sense, a little bit of intelligence, and if we're gonna go and get weed, maybe we don't get it in Cornwall. Maybe we'll go elsewhere, like Alexandria or Castleman or Ingleside, Lancaster. Is there like? Let me check. Where's the next closest weed place?
Like I could not. I would rot here. I would die with the like the. I can't. Nope. Don't you go anywhere. Stop defending how you. Hi, Squeaky. Yeah, stop defending how you practice your faith. That is none of your business. That's none of your business. That's a breach of privacy, exactly. So whoever the manager at one plant is going to get in shit. So just wait. So FF Gunt, if you want to publish that and admit that it's one plant, bud tender, fine, because I'll be going to the manager tomorrow. Don't worry.
All right, she could have gone east to Groove Cannabis Co. in Lancaster and gotten her stuff there. She did not have to stay in Cornwall because that's just wanting to get caught.
So anyways, I know, like they just go lower and lower and lower to try to get reaction. That's how they make money.
Or maybe even get Peace to go in, even though he has anxiety and he doesn't like new places. He always lets Foodie Beauty go with him to new places. He's just that type of guy.
Dad, and you have the nerve, you bully for money, and you have the nerve to talk about morality. Go fuck yourself. Wholeheartedly with my whole chest. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, that's haram. Suck it. She's probably bribing these followers. Yeah. If Nosferatu started following her around Montreal, Orange Chin Lip would be the first to come on stream complain. Oh, Applebee's Orange Chin Lip. I love it. Dang, that place is horrible. I wouldn't want to stay in that town either. Yeah, no shit, right? I never quite understood why you offer so many explanations to people. I know. I don't know, like, what the obsession over, like, you know, like, I don't know why I feel like I have to explain myself, but I'm not doing it anymore. Like, if you want to cancel me and hate me, go for it. I don't care. I really don't.
All right, let me read this quickly. What does that say for Pete's last week? They were getting an apartment together. Yes. Now she's saying she would die if she stayed in Cornwall. Exactly. She's like so all over the place. I would not put up with this lie, this bullshit. Either you're going to stay and you're going to work on your weight or don't talk to me again. You're not going to put me up. Oh, let's start looking for apartments together. And then now you don't want to. Yeah. Why didn't she get the weed delivered? That's another thing, Rob Roy. All right, take care, honeydew. Have a good one. Random viewer, what's up?
I'm going to live my life anyways. It's my right. And from what I can see, at least, I'm not inventing. You could say what you want about my relationship. At least I'm not inventing one, okay? Number two, at least I'm not following people around calling dispensaries to try to expose something that's so stupid and irrelevant. I mean, most people know I was smoking anyway. Who fucking cares? I don't owe you that information. I don't owe you an explanation. So get bent, okay? Thank you. God. The Montreal matzo ball. Yes. You literally play for so many people's bills. I know. You're never going to be canceled. Not with. Yeah, I know. I know, right? I love how they're like, oh, well, I wish she would get off YouTube and be canceled. Like all her. Well, who would you be watching on FFG stream? Who? Answer me legit. Who would you watch? And then, okay, let's test that theory. Don't talk about me then. Guaranteed you can't. That's so sad for you. I could never be jealous of that.
So, Polly Molly?
May be kind. Welcome to Very Important Recipes. We literally could tell you were smoking. Not sure why she went to the extreme. No content, no life, nothing better to do. Sitting around, BBJ's in her cage in the dungeon, and she's sitting there thinking, well, what am I going to do for content? I want to get back at her. She's sitting there seething, raging. She's like the rage pig of Gore World, 100%. It's your money. Yeah, exactly. That was the breaking news. No one cares if you smoke. It's legal. Exactly. She's a crazy stalker.
Well, she
yeah.
cares. That's why she's.
They would be.
It.
Yeah. Exactly. For sure. No, he's not here. I'm keeping my comments off, and we're gonna be just like, I want to enjoy my life and just no headache. You know, like I don't see any channel that I even talks about me a little bit. Don't recommend this channel to me. And my recommended page, everything's been so clean, and I just love it. I don't have to worry about anything. I peace of mind. But then I guess someone told me. So if like some people are concerned, especially with her, they tell me like if she's going to be stalking me, they tell me, then that's fine. But you know, that's how I found out about it. And I went to check, and sure enough, and she's stupid. She's fucking stupid. She even put the name of the place in Cornwall where I bought the weed from. So the person exposing me is going to get in shit. Unless they're the manager, I guess. But then I'm going to leave a shitty review for them. How do you like that? Leslie Cat. Welcome to Loyalty Bees or British Peas.
Touche. Or maybe she saw you going in the store. I don't know what FFG is doing. Well, there's many ways. Maybe she knows people in Cornwall and they're like, oh, yeah, I saw Foodie Beauty going to One Plant Cannabis. So let me tell FFG now. FFG knows that she goes to One Plant Cannabis. So FFG was like, hey, let me put up that Foodie Beauty is still doing weed. And then Foodie was like, oh my gosh, she knows I'm doing weed. Let me go at 5 o'clock EDT and tell everybody I'm already doing weed. And now everybody knows you're doing weed. And then this live stream's going to get deleted.
Well, so I booked a flight for me because when I came here, I didn't have a flight booked, return flight, because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I was like, I'm going to stay, you know, am I going to stay? Like, how long am I going to stay?
Yeah, maybe anybody could have seen her.
And then I made the decision to come back. Even before everything happened, I made the decision to come back. And then I went back sooner, you know, because dealing with something like this is hard when you're not together. So, Ottawa, the land, fun, forgot. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
All right, Lisa girl says FFG had shopping in that store from us here. Okay, so there you go. Maybe she knows people. Maybe she knows people who saw Foodie Beauty in the store. So they said, yeah, actually Foodie Beauty does come in the store and gets the weed. Is that really a big deal? Well, she's not supposed to be doing weed, but then once again, I know people who are Muslim, people who are Hindu, people who are Sikh, and they do weed. It's really not a big deal. What is the big deal at the end of the day is the lying. The lying aspect is very haram. You should not lie, especially about something like this. It just mars your soul. Like, what's the reason to lie that you're doing weed? It's not that big of a deal.
Ottawa's not that fun. Well, there's not much fun. No, there's more fun places. Thanks for the super chat. But yeah, even if that woman is the manager, I will just the head office. Yep. So I hope that she has a nice stream involving one plant.
I was thinking that, Rob Roy.
I already have it saved, so you can't deny it. Like, I don't know how these people think it's okay to be invasive like that, like especially over dumb things. You know what I mean? Tiana, welcome to Very Important Recipes. Oh yeah, he's a rapist. Sure. Has he raped anybody? No. Having a rape fantasy when the other person was telling you they like that is different. You can't even kink shame like that. You can't even say that the person is a rapist because it's a fantasy during sex. Get a life. If it's consensual fantasy, they're not. You're spreading defamation and stupid shit as usual. This is why I have my comments up. But if you want to give me money to talk shit, go ahead. I'll buy more weed. She's so obsessed. I know. This was bait. You fell for it. Okay. What? Like, this is your life? This is your content? Trying to bait me to respond to you? Like, what kind of loser does that? Like, thank you. Well behaved.
And you got baited, Foodie. You got totally baited. Now we all know you do weed.
Like, what's the big deal? What's the big one up, you know? Turn the lights off. I don't trust anybody around here. No, I can't. I can't wait to go home. There's some kind of customer. Yeah. So this person is like telling somebody what I'm buying there. Like that. How is that even right? Like they think that. No, I'm gonna be making a phone call. Don't worry. She needs your attention so bad. Well, this is the last you're getting, okay, loser? Because after this, I mean, you're gonna end up in jail. Like you don't realize that. Like you're such an idiot. I can't even. This is the last you're getting because no matter what you do from now on, I don't give a shit. You're not gonna fucking get me to open my mouth up about you. That's the thing. I don't have to think about this loser every day to make content. I'm so grateful. Alhamdulillah.
One Bourbon One Scotch says Chantel will sue for defecation of character.
Yeah, do it. Don't just say it. I know.
I can't.
But I wanted to just come here and be like, okay, weed. I buy weed. Yeah, okay, and
yeah, she was out in
like
public.
a non-Muslim piece of crap vile bully is gonna talk to me about morality. Really? That's fine.
Yeah, I wonder how it was done, Nikki. It really depends on, is it against store policy? But if somebody says that isn't employed there, that's a friend of a friend, I'm like, oh yeah, I see Chantel in here every day, or every time I'm here, so I know she does weed. It really depends on the setup. I agree with you, Dot. She will delete this live stream, but we'll see how FFG explains away how she came to the conclusion with evidence that Foodie Beauty is doing weed, because now I'm curious.
Funny. Yeah,
weed is legal.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have to go to the washroom. Should I go in the store?
And she outed herself.
Desist before you leave. Yeah, Crystal, that's a good idea. I was going to do that, but I didn't even have time to think to go that far. Like I had some legal action I was going to get into, but I could do it from remotely. It's probably safer to do it that way. Restraining order. Yeah, seriously, like it's insane. Like I'm just wondering, like, you know, the authorities like followed up with what's his face. They must be able to do the same with her. I don't know. Tweeza, welcome for more recipe.
You mean the FBI when they followed up with Music Biz Marty? She's really doing that. There's a specific reason why the FBI, if they did do that, which I do believe with a logical explanation, that they might feel that MBM is wasting resources, such as if, you know, he has to call the 911 multiple times, then those resources are wasted on a non-emergent matter. So therefore, I totally get it that the FBI, which is a federal, of course, body, would call him and go to him like, yo, what are you doing? FFG's live. Gotcha. But she was in a public place, is all I'm saying. She has nothing to go for. And you outed yourself, Foodie. You jumped the gun, you outed yourself. So FFG could be like, yeah, I just thought she was doing weed and she outed herself. Even the whole talent thing.
Oh, message was deleted. Thanks for the $2. Yeah, exactly, Crystal. It's ridiculous. Cease and desist aren't legally binding and people with their butts with them. Yeah, I guess it's like the next step, I guess.
Gotcha, Dot.
She always does, yeah. That's her content. Like, get yourself on a doctor wait list? No, Crystal, because I'm not coming back. Like, for sure, this cemented it. I'm not, like, I'll miss my family, but hey, I just can't. Not for like a while. But I am impulsive, so, but no, I mean, I'm not going to, I don't want to travel. I'm not going to have to. I'm not going to, no. No way. Even if it wasn't Kuwait, it would be somewhere else.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Nolabu. I do believe Murty when he says he was told by a federal authority, which would be the FBI. I do actually believe it's because of the frequent calling of, 911. Because that does make sense. If MBM keeps calling 911 too much and it's not an emergency, that's resources lost. And if you actually do the calculation of how much each 911 call costs when you have fire and ambulance and police having to arrive at a people's home, it's actually thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars each call, if you really do look at it. So I do really truly believe that MBM did get a call. So it had nothing to do with Chantel. It was the frequent calls and the wasting of the resources.
I wouldn't be here. No. So, but I will have access to medical care there.
Can we watch FFG together? Hey, people, if FFG is live, if you guys want to watch FFG, you guys can watch FFG. I'd love to hear explanation. I won't snipe because, he's another creator and, the whole creator thing. So If you guys want to go to your favorite creator, hey, it's on you. I don't mind. I'm just here. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna finish this up. We can talk. We can hang out. If you want to stay here, you want to stay here. If you want to go, you want to go. She's not live yet. Okay, she's gonna still be live at 6. All right, no problem.
So that's good news. All my medications, all the doctors I've seen so far from Kuwait, my diabetes doctor, everything. Actually, I'm supposed to do a follow-up with that, so. So cheap to be discussing people's private sex stuff. What? Who are you talking about? Yes, I'll have to settle in Kuwait. I'm sure you can find peace somewhere else. No, I want to be in Kuwait, I think.
Thank you, Buzzwabi.
Yeah. Okay,
I
I'm going to use the
appreciate
washroom.
you.
Hold on.
Thank you, Nikki D. I appreciate you as well.
Wait.
Awesome, Nolabu.
Hi.
Yeah.
I don't want to show you where I am, so just give me a few moments to use the washroom.
All right, I'm gonna go forward when she
This-
leaves.
Not okay there, pal. I'm getting annoyed with people so bad. Oh, gosh. All right, is my key in my pocket? My dress pocket? Yes. I'll be back.
Back, Shelly. Happy New Year, Holly Big Mac. Nice seeing you. Appreciate you. All right, let me go forward until she comes back.
Pull out of here.
Okay, there you go. She's back.
Let me go somewhere else. What is this? What is this? Oh. Anyway, like, all right now, baby, it's right now.
Where'd she go? The washroom.
Who's beating?
Maybe she took some pics and videos for Salah. Get it? She went to the washroom. Okay, yeah. Where's she at? She's in the dark. We haven't had a dark stream in a while.
Where are you guys?
Did she make less super chats? Pretty good amount.
Anyway, that's one big relief I get. Yeah, you didn't get kidnapped. That I feel when I'm not here. That I don't have to worry about weird stalkers invading my life, or like people seeing me and reporting everything for clout. Like, I don't understand people who do something so immoral that they think it's like a one-up just for like 2 minutes of clout. Like, I don't get that. Like, it's so insane to me. And I don't like to be like, I don't like those people in my life. Like, you know what I mean? 420 Bs. Yeah, teardrop. Some people are mean. Some people are just shit. Watch out for Goblin and Scammy Shannon in the bushes. Yeah. Well, you know what they say, like-minded people, right? This, by the way, is a kale juice. Kale tastes like crap, kind of. Well, the green apple makes it a bit less crappy.
I'm so sorry to hear, Nikki D. Ouch, that sucks.
Yeah. I don't know, Turbo 2. It's like the whole girl world is full of shit people. They're all shit. And they all admire the biggest piece of crap. Like, I don't understand that. How is it cool? Like, we're not, like, grow up. Like, these women are adults, you know, and they sit there invading the other privacy of other people. And, like, it's just stupid. Anyway, to be honest, I find that lately marijuana kind of worsens my mood, like my mental health. I don't know if it's because it's mixing with my antidepressants, but
wait a second. Is this the setup? No, she's going to be off the weed because it's worsening your mentals. Well, it really depends. That's a very technical question because for some people, the interaction, depending on what strain, either you get your sativa, your indica, could lessen or worsen it. But she's saying this while she has package after package after package of gummies and weed in the car. Like, please make it make sense. So now her out is to say that weed is worsening her mentals.
22 months, loyal Beezer G. I've not used any of my free milestones because I'm always working, but I want to say congratulations on over 97K second haters. Thank you. Yes, and thank you, British Bees, and thank you to all who have like come and are new. Teardrop, 15-year-olds, yeah. Emma Mac, what kind of very preparation bees? Yay, thank you all new members. I appreciate it. Shannon has had more GoFundMes than I've had hot dinners. What? You guys make me laugh. FFG is lonely and depressed. Yeah, FFG, like, she's damaging this worker's life. Well, you know what? I don't know. It's Cornwall. I don't think they're.
How do you know it
Anyway,
really was the worker?
I don't know. But, like.
But she doesn't know that for sure, though, unless it specifically said it was the worker that outed her. One, it's a small town. Two, she did say that at least one person in that store actually knows who she is. Like her name is, Chantal, and they were in school together. Three, she really doesn't know this for sure. You can't just out somebody and say, "Oh, this person," say their name and they outed me. You don't know that for sure. It might seem like that, but unless you have confirmation, what she's doing, she's in the wrong right now.
I remember that woman being a bully in high school, and like, she still is one, clearly.
But you don't know it was her.
Because I'm definitely reporting that to that.
Just because she knows you're on YouTube and she might have watched one or two or three or a couple of your videos doesn't mean she's the one who's automatically outing you. You can't just blame somebody like that.
Company. I'm just gonna go online and report it. I know the person's name. I remember you from high school, bitch. Yeah. Is lonely and depressed. Have you ever asked her out to meet? Try hash? Are you kidding, Crystal? Do you honestly think after everything that loser has done, I would want to be friends with her? No, I don't want to be your friend. That's the thing. People who, like, I was once okay with, I'm not talking about her, but like other weird fucking reaction channels that I was like, even Missy Moo, like people like that, like they get nuts, like they get crazy, like they do something to break the trust, and I don't want to be friends with them, so they fucking lose their mind. Like, sorry for the swearing. These are things I want to work on. No, I'm not. Do you want me? You know what? How about I out myself totally and write a whole list of every bad thing about me, and then whatever, like, I want to stop swearing. I want to not have to smoke as much.
Exactly.
But like realistically, I've been a Muslim for what, a year? And I've been a Canadian pot smoker for how many years? And I'm sorry, but old habits die hard sometimes, especially when you've been using them as a crutch. You're really not outing anything. What the hell? Like, I really don't know what the flex is here that you talk to a bud tender. You think you have this big juicy news. Oh yeah, she came in and bought weed. Okay, and what? Like, I'd like to know the so what. I had a history teacher in high school always say that. Like, what's the so what here, to your point? Like, what is your point? Like, oh, I hate people. Hi, Jenna. A Mean Girls Club. Yeah, it's so sad at this age.
Celebrate the trust.
You grow your own weed, yeah. A stoner beezing.
Right, such a common denominator, J. Herod. You're right.
People abuse the GoFundMe. Yep. People seem to require a level of honesty from you.
K Bella and Didi, both from the Beezers. Not saying, all Beezers are bad. I mean, there's been good people who've come from the Beezers because people just don't know Foodie Beauty for what she actually is. And then you might start out as a Beezer thinking this is just a nice, plump lady who's morbidly obese, trying to make her way in Kuwait and has a husband. What is the big deal about her until you start to see more videos and more live streams? Then you start looking into it. Then you start seeing a lot of contradictory statements being made. And then you're like, oh, crap. What have I done?
That they can't provide. Right? These people judge me on how I look. And they don't even show themselves on camera because they're so ashamed of how they look. Because why else wouldn't you do it? Why? I just don't feel like it? No. There's literally a Twitter from Yaba, I have the screenshot, saying, really condemning people for not camming up when they react. She hasn't done it in how long? Like, these people are hypocrites. They contradict themselves every day. They contradict themselves in their theories every day. Oh, I'm so broke. I'm not making any views. Only 7K views. I have no money. But I somehow have the money to give $10,000 to Salah, apparently, which is not true. I support a whole ass man who supported himself before me. Like,
Sure.
Anyway.
She visited a Canadian mosque, Citizen Cannon. I actually have no idea. We haven't seen her done it. And I think if she did visit, she would make a whole ass video about it.
Can't. Another piece of trash. Exactly, she is, yeah. People stay in their feelings. It's so weird. I hate it. That's why I hate Gore World. It's just trash. No spine, exactly, Turbo. Anyway, this is Booster Juice. Everything they say is contradictory.
I actually don't know if she wore her hijab when she bought the weed. That's like my biggest thing I want to know. Is she being sniped? Yep, Tiger Paw. I want to know, does she actually go into the weed store with the hijab on, or does she take it off? When the camera is not rolling, is Foodie Beauty in Cornwall without a hijab? But when the camera is rolling, does she put it on? This is a pressing question that I would love to know right now.
Yeah, I know. And then they say that I'm hypocrite and I lie. Like, what? Oh my God. I don't know. I guess it's just like exactly bullying 101. You pick someone for whatever and you just keep going and going because like they can't admit when they're wrong. They can't admit it. They're always wrong. A bud tender leaking your information could be a HIPAA violation.
All right, we got 1,800 people in our chat right now. You know, the live before this one, when was that? Yesterday or the day before? She had like 2,500 people.
Yeah,
left.
no, it's not medical. Like, you don't need a medical thing here. You can buy it for whatever. So but I do use it for like therapeutic reason. Obviously, I don't use it just to sit there and giggle. No, it like, but lately I find after like the next day, I feel a little more depressed. So I like to be clear-minded. And I find when I smoke, I just think too much, or it's like, I don't know. I don't feel the same, but whatever. I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect Muslim.
Yeah, HIPAA is for doctors. You're right, Smelly Cat. Well, in essence, what they really mean is are privacy laws being violated right now? And is this a big deal? And how are you going to prove that they were violated? Somebody just put up that somebody said something. It could or couldn't be true. We're all here for entertainment at the end of the day. She wants to blame it on FFG. Maybe FFG decided to bring her out, let her out her own self, and she did. She outed her own self that she was doing stuff in Thailand. So she was at Peach Piss. No, not Peach Piss. What do I say? Sorry, not Peach Piss. She was at Peach Panties. Peach Panties in Thailand, getting the weed.
At all. I'm not a perfect person, so I don't know what the point is. No one is. Especially no one in Gore World. Are you kidding me? You're gonna focus on me when you have people like Kaya, like literally living with friggin' groomers and like pimps and everything. But it's a violation of customer privacy. So I hope you enjoyed your how much clout do you think this person is gonna get? Longer than K Trasha? K Bella? How long do you think the clout is gonna last?
Exactly, one bourbon.
Have you been lying to your husband about pot? No. No.
By the way, Peach Panties was the weed place in Thailand. I just didn't make that random name up. It was actually called Peach Panties. And I was like dying. I'm like, are you serious? Is it really called Peach Panties? And people are like, yeah, it seems like a really good weed place because the line was really long.
He's not stupid. He knows. He can tell. So basically what I've been doing is I've only gone to the dispensary. This is maybe like the second or third time. And
sure, only the second or third time. Okay.
The place I used to order in Ottawa from the wheelchair. That was like it was like not at the dispensary, like it was somewhere else. So I don't get wheelchairs. The gummies here, they only have 10 milligrams. So, but I haven't had any for a long time. Like when I'm in Kuwait, there's nothing, so.
Sure.
And I just don't feel like.
Can we all remember that they said the guy for rings, appliances, weed, and alcohol was Al Shabib. He was the go-to guy. And I'm still believe it that hey, if you want weed in Kuwait, go to Al Shabib. He's got the hookup.
Like I need it there. It's weird. If medical could be HIPAA violation. No, it wasn't. Obviously she was high in Thailand. A little bit.
You mean high all the
too,
time.
And I sometimes I'm not, like I said, I'm not perfect. I have trouble. It's like kind of an addiction for me, It's like I said, it's been a crutch. Like I would do wheelchairs every night, at least. It's not that bad now. But even then, even if I did, I don't owe anyone, especially no one like that person or that thing, an explanation of what I do with myself. Like I know you have a whole channel about me, and you feel like I owe you some kind of information on my life, which I don't. Anyway. Keep incriminating yourself more and more. I love it. Please. It's customer violation of privacy. Exactly.
I'm not actually even sure if Salah was also doing the weed.
Exactly.
I don't know. Does he do weed? I have no idea.
My grandpa with cancer smokes weed. I have an addictive personality. It's not that I don't believe in God and I want to purposely be haram. Like anyone in girl world they're all pieces of crap. So you have no right to judge anyone on morality. Okay. So you need to stuff it. Thank you. It's weed. You're not shooting crack. Yeah. I know, right, Teardrop? I don't have to defend myself over something they all do. Exactly. And they'll say, oh, well, you claim to be pious. No, I don't. I say I'm not a perfect Muslim. Just because I believe in God and and I struggle with addictions and things doesn't make me like a non-Muslim. Get a life.
Wait a second. Is that the real Yo Mama? Yo Mama says, I'll confirm. French fry girl man deflated on New Year's Eve and she spent the whole day in a depression sleep. Please say a prayer to her for her and her ear pump. That sounds like a very Yo Mama thing to say. You know what? Let me check. I will check. It probably is. But let me check if that is the real Yo Mama. And it is. It is the real Yo Mama. That sounded like a very Yo Mama thing to say about the entire situation. So, yep, confirmed. Yeah, sounds very much like him.
Oh my gosh. It's especially hard for reverts who come from that kind of past where you like, Anyway, I know people are just like, that's why I put that post and it got like 1,000 likes of like, this train never crashes. People watch me for train wreck, but there's no crash. I just keep going. I just go with the flow, and every negative experience in my life, I try to learn from it and I don't let it ruin my life. There's no way. You're not going to see me sit and cry over, not for very long. Not for very long. Nope. I'm still Muslim. Thank you. Yes. You have a addictive personality too? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're cherry picking the rules, like, and they're not even like religious. It's just anyway. Yeah, Turbo. I know. Hi, Breezeth.
Facts.
Muslims use cannabis. It's especially like a lot of Islamic countries. It's not legal, obviously. I don't even think there are any that have that. It's legal,
that.
Which I respect that. When I'm in Kuwait, I respect the rules. I don't. I can't get any there anyway. I mean, you can have alcohol, nothing. And that's what I like that about Kuwait, But when I'm here, I bees a little because I just feel like even before I went to Kuwait the first time, I was always high here. Like I had to be. I don't know. Anyway, maybe I have a lot of trauma to deal with from here, going way back in my life. And that's why it's not really a happy place. It's nostalgic sometimes, and I like seeing my family, but I think I will need to get some kind of mental health help when I'm there, even remotely. I don't like going face to face with someone, so...
All right, this is interesting. I'm looking at Core, and somebody says that somebody asked the question: is recreational cannabis use legal in Muslim countries? Someone answered, it was until the US and the UN, as in the United Nations, launched the war on drugs. At the moment, it is still legal in Morocco, where the king protects the domestic hashish industry. Okay, so I didn't know hashish was legal in Morocco. Okay. News to me.
Most people... Hi, Life with Ron. I know most of the people I see doing reactions never even show themselves, but want to judge every moment.
Wait a second. It says there Lebanon becomes the first Arab country to legalize cannabis, and this was from 2020. So Lebanon is legal.
Exactly, Ron. Exactly. I don't get it. Your relationship with God is dependent on your faith, not your sin. Yes, Crystal, exactly. Thank you. That's a big Islamic belief, too. Canadian law, prodding around. Canadian law says personal information may only be collected, used, or disclosed with the knowledge and consent of the individual. Oh, great. Awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for the super chat as well. You know what? That's good news. Don't worry. I'm making a complaint. Trust me. Especially when I saw the thumbnail and they had the exact name. Like, I was just there. Not that long ago. Because, yeah, I need just to take the edge off, I guess, and relax.
Sup, Outshine? Is she live right now? Yes, she is. Wheelchairs are illegal in Canada. Yeah, you're right. A certain dosage is considered not legal. Let's not forget that, people. So she's saying it's legal, but once you're past a certain amount per milligram, which wheelchairs are, that's why they're called wheelchairs, because they literally put you in a wheelchair. They really aren't legal in Canada. They're illegal.
And
that dosage is too high.
I don't know. My anxiety being here is just so bad. Show me a perfect Christian. Yeah, you were depressed as fucking Canada. I know.
Sup, Mons? Foodie Beauty got outed for weed use. Well, she was supposed to be outed, but she outed herself 53 minutes ago. She came on at 5 p.m. EDT and said that, yes, she does weed. She also claimed she did weed in Thailand. So now we know she was doing weed there. She says it's not a big deal, yet she's making it a big deal, just like how she made her husband's stuff a big deal. Well, in reality, it really is a big deal with the whole solid thing. So the problem is, or what people are like, hey, you can do weed. I guess you could do weed, but at least just don't lie about it. If you're doing weed, you're doing weed. Just come on and say you do weed.
I say anyway a lot. I know. Sorry.
Why do they sell them in dispensaries then? Because there's a lot of irregularities and a lot of people are the industry isn't strongly regulated, is what I shall say, because now we have things such as what are they called? They're having Aboriginal setups where they say that there are sovereign citizens, they're Aboriginals, so they make their own rules within their own community, and then they sell weed at stores where they're saying they're sovereign, so therefore the local government and authorities can't control what they're doing. There's a lot to the weed industry in Canada right now because at first it was tightly controlled with only a handful of people winning the right to sell weed, but nowadays everybody is selling weed. There's cannabis shops at all corners. Years later, this is how it
The
is.
real deal, you are who you act like. Thanks, Tiana. I have some really good followers, I gotta say. We all
Yeah, as Man says in Sarnia, there are many indigenous reserves around with 2,000 milligram chocolate bars. Exactly, and lots of places are popping up now where they're saying they're sovereign stores, and they just sell all types of weed like high dose
of
edibles.
our shit. No one's perfect, I know. So I don't know why, like, that's the whole thing of Gore World. It's based on Gore, so to judging the same two people. Like, what? Anyway. Yeah, she was probably like, she probably didn't even call around. She probably just hid in the bushes and following me around. Like, I'm legit, like, I feel stalked. Like, no joke.
What's up, unknown? What you
Applebee's,
mean we
yeah.
weird?
FFG is put in a padded room. Yep. Restraining order.
Okay, all right, unknown. You
God.
gotta go. We ain't doing that around
Oh,
here.
thanks for the super chat, whoever left that. Hi, Weezy! Let's all look in the mirror. I know. I offered to send them all a Wayfair mirror when I was
All
making
right.
more money.
Thank you, Indica Queen.
Wow,
Appreciate
there's like
it.
fiber in here. Good.
Yes, it would be a privacy violation, but was her privacy really violated? She was out in public. Anybody could spot her. Your eyes can't trespass. If you didn't know that, well, now you do. Whatever your eyes can see is whatever your eyes can see. Your eyes cannot trespass.
Be right. Straight juice.
As long as you know your feet and hands aren't trespassing, then your eyes can't trespass. Because if your feet trespass you somewhere, then you are trespassing. Here we go. Yo Mama again says, Just Breezin celebrated her remonetization today by punching a Native American off a horse and bullying and buying an Airbnb to get some garlic sauce. Is the abuse of Native Americans supposed to be funny? Like, there's certain jokes that we can all laugh at, but if you're gonna talk about punching Native Americans, we get it, okay? She talked about her grandpa. She said he was Native American. Is it funny to laugh at the abuse of indigenous people?
Slept there day and night.
Currently, there's 1,800 people still in Foodie Beauty's chat.
She probably has some goons hanging around every dispensary. All right, let me know if you see Chantel with her vocal fry. I don't know how people listen to her effing vocal fry for 3 hours a night. I can't believe it. Like, I want to stab my brain when I hear even 2 minutes of it, okay? So, how you listen to that much? I know, Leslie. Oh, she can go a lot lower. I have complete faith in her on that. 100%. If she's talented at anything in life, it's to go low. Yep. Clever nickname. Welcome to Bermuda Race at Bees. Anyways. Oh, sorry, Jenna. Probably hoping to catch me on camera. Yeah, coming out of the dispensary. Exactly. I'm not.
All right,
I'm
in a
not
few
coming back
minutes,
here. No way.
FFG will tell us.
I'll meet my
what really
family in
happened.
Florida or something if I have to see them again. I'm not going. I'm not coming here. Nope. Not until she's like either in jail or long gone. I don't know. I know, teardrop. Wicked Witch of Montreal. It's annoying you can't feel at home at the place that has always been home for you, genuinely.
Well, thank you, unknown. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I know. It's really sad.
All right,
Anyway, I
people.
realize being here, I feel more at home in Kuwait anyway.
Smash that like button.
You know? Join just to say the world can piss off. We have limited time in this life.
She is not going to go to Florida, by the way. She's going to come back to Cornwall whenever she needs to or wants to or misses her family or is kicked out, whatever happens.
They are sad to spend time hating others. They are really sad. So I think one day they'll realize that all of the shit they've been doing and saying and content they've been making about like the same people is just going to come back and bite them in the ass. And when it does,
True, Kenan. So true.
I think I'm gonna have a party. Smoke weed every day. Fellow grower reaction channels don't understand the complexity of faith, being a sinner, forgiveness, and relationship with Allah. They're not religious, Emma, and they don't comprehend anything that's not surface level. That's the problem. How do you think all our audience are capable of being sheep that just cackle at everything this loser comes out of this loser's mouth? Because they don't have the capability to rationalize and think. You know, like with the marriage.
Regurgitating your mama's thoughts doesn't make it true or right, Foodie Beauty. Is she live right now? She's live right now with 1,775 people watching her.
Certificate, for example. Well, if she wasn't married, how would she be able to like? They don't know anything about the culture, about the laws, about anything about Kuwait. They don't even bother to investigate. They just watch my video and press pause and make up some stupid shit. That's all they do. They don't have any reasoning capabilities at all whatsoever. I know, Jenna. Tiana Chidster? Sorry, Tiana, if I said that wrong. Thank you. I think you're a good person. Thank you. Thank you. I am a good person. I am capable. Like, I love wholeheartedly. I do a lot for people I love in my life. I'm very friendly, unless you are somebody who invades my personal life and I feel attacked, or you come for me and I've had enough. Yeah, I'm going to tell you to F off. That doesn't make me a bad person. In that case, so is everyone, right?
Jamie, when the whole thing came out with Salah, it was nearly 3,000 people in there, so 1,700 isn't bad. Her stream before this, 2,500 people were watching. People are gonna watch. Is this live? Yes, Maria, this is live right now. She's been live for an hour now. FFG should be on. She's gonna explain away.
That they don't even have faith in their life. No, because if they did, they wouldn't be making the content they are. You'd be going right to hell, which you're going anyways. See ya. Her zombies still believe that she never messaged next to dox her old friend.
Do women have to wear hijabs in Kuwait? They do not, because we've seen many ladies oot and a boot without hijabs on in Kuwait.
Really? I've heard a little bit about that drama. But I think I was watching a stream by TC Media. We don't agree with politics, that's for sure. But the way she like comes after her reactors, because they're all stupid, like FFG is, a lot of her reactors, and the way she makes fun, like comes back at them, makes me laugh. But she does it in an intelligent way, you know. Oh, welcome, salam, Rebecca. Feldman's fluffy folds. Welcome to Very Important Beezers.
Hey, thank you so much, Nola Boo. Really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Welcome, guys. I think members chats are good. I have a $2.99 tier now if you want, and we'll break the bank. You can get in our wiggle. I have like a Spanx shirt on though, so it doesn't help. I mean, it helps. Oh, do you think the compression stockings are going to help, by the way, that I bought? Oh. I also have leftovers from my lunch.
Yeah, you're right on that, Argudi. You're very right. Argudi says, I think lots of women in Kuwait have no choice in the matter, as in if they want to wear hijab or not. It all depends on their fathers, brothers, and husband. It does. You're very right. Let's be real. When these ladies are growing up, when they're young, it typically depends on their fathers. And if the father isn't around or has unfortunately passed away, then it's on the brothers. And then when these women get married, it's on the husbands, whether or not they want their wife to wear hijab. So you are completely right with that. In a country like that, that's just how it is.
DC lost to the lawsuit at Hussey? Yeah, I don't know about all that stuff. That's crazy. Bambaz and Cindy! Welcome to Very Important Beezers, Ready Set Bees. Hi, welcome! Another regular. I love all you guys. Oh yeah, so anyways.
Thank you once again, Nola.
This is leftover Buddha bowls. I went to a place here, it's a vegan place. Because I was craving the kitchen. I'm not vegan, but sometimes I like to eat vegan. Yeah, they're still together, me. So, compression stoppings will help. Really? I don't want to be on the plane for that long. Anyway, I just watched Mayday, and now I'm feeling a bit anxious because, I don't know. I don't usually let it get to me. Anyway, okay, so I had a Buddha bowl, and it was brown rice a little bit, a whole bunch of like greens and cilantro and spinach. And they had the one thing that I've never had tofu like this in my life. It was like a grilled smoked tofu. So I got an extra side of it to go. So
about 15 participants, all members. So 15 people in her chat are members. Wow, wild. Remember when she had like 300 people? You know, all giving her $5 a month. I think the highest was like 350.
I can, like, if I'm hungry, eat that later. Just remember to take them off when you land. Oh, Yeah, for sure, Rebecca. I can't wait.
Is DC Media Girl still on YouTube? She lost her channel due to unfortunate circumstances with the whole prawn stuff in the background. DC Media Girl is now on Rumble. So is Neg. So that's where a lot of people catch their content on and redistribute it on YouTube.
Doctors have an injection that you can give yourself.
Shout out
before
to
one
Nolable
flight.
once
Oh
again.
yeah, like a blood thinner, Applebee's. BBW Layla, welcome to Universities. Hey Layla, welcome. Whoa, the wind is strong tonight. I could never sit. Compression stuff. Oh, hi, Megasaurus. They'll definitely help. I could never sit for 13 hours. I can barely sit in one spot for 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, teardrop then. Yeah, it's hard. Meet with me before you have to leave again, BBW Layla. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think there will be enough time. But I remember, yeah, you moved close, eh? Oh, shoot. Maybe next time I'll have to like make a list of people I need to see. As a member last year, but have had a lot of other stuff demanding finances. No problem.
Yes, you're right, Tip Top. You heard me right. There was prawn stuff playing in the background. That's how DC lost her channel. Look more into it if you want to. No woman works there and doxed an innocent person. Only a guy works there. Is that what is being said right now, Lynn?
You guys never have to explain that, you know? And I should feel the same way. I don't have to explain anything. Ugh.
All right, thank you,
Rendell,
celebrity.
hey
Appreciate
Frenchie, I know
you.
you're watching. Tell us you don't get your cheeks. Tell us you don't get your cheeks without telling us you don't get your cheeks clapped. Oh, right. Yeah. That's definitely stalking me for dispensary beezing. That's definitely, I need to get laid energy. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Rendell. Skinny Queen reacts as a nasty old woman on panel and she wouldn't stop hitting on a lot. Ugh. Oh God, she's still having him up on panel like that's some flex. That's also weird and invasive. Get a life. Oh my God, I can't stand these women. I can't.
Is Skinny Queen weird for bringing Alicia Beeb on panel? Did she reach out to Alicia Beeb or did Alicia Beeb reach out to her? Is she forcing Alicia Beeb? And if Alicia Beeb has insider information and he wants to talk about his friend, if he cares about his friend and he wants to come on somebody's panel, I'll be like, hey, I care about my friend. I don't want her with this woman that you call Foodie Beauty. And I'm going to do everything to save my friend and his career because he's stagnating right now. And I do not want him to stagnate with her because he literally isn't doing anything. Is that wrong? FFG has video evidence. Wow.
God forbid me for saying this, but forgive me, but I can't stand these stupid bitches. I can't. I hate all of them. Anyway. But that person really has no place to judge me. They sound buzzed out every night on benzos. And just like, I don't know how people, she doesn't get many, I don't know how people listen to it. So, okay, yeah, we're going to believe everything this person says on panel. Like, she's so boring. I'll take care of those stalker. Yes, please, Layla. Kung Fu! Next time. Hi, all, welcome to Premier Recipe. The best is when the flight is not full.
Busted.
Oh, please don't be full. I'm freaking out. When I get to the counter, I'm going to go, yes.
Yeah, exactly. At this point in time, Foodie Beauty admits to this crap. So do we really even need the evidence? The fact of the matter is we know that we know she does weed. We heard it from her mouth.
Turbo Toots 2 months later, bees are Frenchie so bitter that no one wants to go in her musty club. Ew! Bees! Sorry.
All right, so Lynn Smith says FFG just went to the weed shop and asked the guy if he knew her, and he said, yes, I sold her some. That was it. Gun just doxed herself. And she doxed this poor innocent woman, saying the woman's name, trash talking her for the last hour when the woman didn't do shit. How sick it is that Foodie Beauty needs to apologize right now. She literally just dragged a woman through the dirt because the woman knows her from high school, called her all sorts of names, drug her through the mud. And at the end of the day, it was a freaking dude who said it and not the lady who was there. This is why you gotta wait before you say stuff like what Foodie Beauty just did. She just literally doxed somebody who was completely innocent, didn't do anything to her. And the entire time was a dude. Look at that.
Are you able to get prescription water pills for swelling? That's helped me. I probably could if I need to, yeah. Because, yeah, like, the swelling was only bad. My legs don't swell much anymore. The only time they really did, like, my feet and everything, was from the flight. How do people not understand that I was secretly recording y'all? I don't know. He just wants clout. That's all these people want. You know,
Exactly,
like
Malibu.
why? Who would want to be friends with that? After like they come out and say they're going to expose you for what? Like, and they have nothing. How many people have had a big fat nothing burger when they went into Sam's Bar Lounge? I'm still waiting. I'm glad you exposed
Maria.
what's his face. Thank you so much for that. But there's always a big nothing burger. Let's hope Sarah Jane never gets a job at a crisis hotline because her voice puts anyone to sleep. Might be a good thing. Yo, mama, French fry girl man deflated. Oh, French fry girl man deflated on New Year's Eve, and she spent the whole day in depression sleep. Please say a prayer for her and her air pump. Oh no!
Currently 1,275 people watching Foodie Beauty.
Thank you for the super shot. Another clout chaser, exactly. Teardrop. Yep. That did a lot of good. Imagine trading your friendship of however long for, how many subscribers? Maybe 2,000. Seems worth it. These people have no integrity as people, and that's why the nerve of you to judge me for going to buy a joint. Get a life. I'm not even bothered. Anyway, right? I mean, am I insane or what? Yeah, I'm insane, but I mean, you know, I'm not hurting anybody.
This is a big rage over nothing. Yeah, at the end of the day, why is she raging about that? We found out that she does weed. Well, that wasn't the problem in the first place. It's the line. It's a constant line for years and years and years, just lying about everything. Just say you do weed.
It's dumb lies because they want to. They want it to be true. Well, live in Delulu world.
If you do weed, you do weed. Lots of people do weed. You'd be surprised the amount of people who actually do weed.
Compression stockings are wonderful. Yeah, I'm glad I got some. They were on sale at Shoppers Drug Mart. Actually, I thought they were on sale. They were $30. I thought they were $10.99. I was looking at the wrong thing. They were like beside like a stuffed toy dragon. I guess I thought it was a wrong item. Said he talked bad about Salad, supposed to be his friend. Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's why I went live and freaked out. I shouldn't have done that, but I did. If I don't learn to control my impulses, it will not be good for me. This was a very, I don't know. My impulse this time is a bit extreme, you know, just booking a flight right away, coming here, booking a flight right away, going back. Yeah. Each flight is like $1,500. Anyway, you take water pills every day? He capitalized on saying what they wanted to hear, making them all look dumb. I know. You're not hurting anyone exactly. They are not.
Yeah, shout outs to everybody who does weed. You know, it's all good. You do you as long as you do it safe. You know, that's all everybody else is concerned about. Whatever you want to consume, whether it be gummies, you want to smoke some bud, sativa, or indica, as long as you know you're doing it safely and you're not putting anybody else in danger, then there is no problem whatsoever.
Not better than you. Yeah. Yeah. So, exactly. But yeah, I mean, I'm broke, so like, how can I afford airfare? But that's the thing. I don't owe an explanation. I mean, I didn't book my ticket like home, like Salah did, but still, because like that would be a lot. That would be too much money for one person to just book it. That is a lot of money. That's an impulsive thing. But I need to be home. I need to be with my husband. I need to be with my pets. I need to be in an environment where I'm not tempted by like everything bad for me. I can just drive around and get any bad food I want. Like, I have too much freedom. It's not good for me. Like, really, it's not. What is that? What's that reflection? Anyway.
Now she currently has 1,215 people watching her. People are actively getting on the FFG train. Let me see how much FFG has. Probably thousands as usual, especially with this tidbit.
Maybe wait before you go back. You can lose your temper quick. Yeah.
Yep, FFG 4.5 thousand people watching her right now. Incredible.
Oh God, teardrop, yeah. But no, Mimi, I can't.
All right, Tip Top says I need to be shot on. If you do, well then hit Sala up.
I just want to go. Gotta run. Okay, Life with Ron, thanks for coming. Sala doesn't have a job, he pays for stuff. He's leeching off Foodie, but Foodie is broke. Exactly. But the thing is, it's no one's business. Like, our finances are no one's business. He had a life before me. He paid a lot of things before me. He had his own place. He was a bachelor. That's all he needs. You know, like he didn't just like, oh, now I have nothing just because he got with me. You know,
Oh
like
wow,
people don't make
Marie.
deductive reasoning is exactly what I'm saying. It's not impulsive going home to your husband. You don't know any. Yeah, I mean, I am impulsive, but like I didn't even wait. I have so many deliveries coming. Okay, I have like I went shopping. I got a lot of things coming. That I have to have sent back. Like someone in my family is gonna have to return the things because they're gonna be coming later.
So wait, is she giving herself away? They're gonna come later. Usually my Amazon packages, well, I have Prime, but my packages come like typically almost always the next day, if not the next 2 days. So she's really giving herself away when she's leaving and going back to Kuwait so soon.
When I leave here, I guess they're backed up from the holidays. Lasheen Eddie Izzard trying to go on a poutine date with the matzo ball. You know what? Applebee's, she had the, I did hear an excerpt of her saying, Eddie Izzard, it's uncanny. Her saying, if I were Chantal, I wouldn't show my face online anymore. Really? Whoever's seen the Sam's Bar Lounge video of him and of her and Sharkfish, raise your hand. Because after that, I wouldn't show my face either.
I haven't mentioned fratting lately. Well, there hasn't been anything to frat about. Get it? Like fret, but frat. If somebody's gonna frat, then I'm gonna talk about it.
Oh my god. Anyway, I'm not even going there because that's what they want. They're so irrelevant.
New name loading says, why does she only spend money in Canada? I guess Salah controls all her money there. But we have seen her kind of go to places, right? She's gone to Lush in Kuwait before.
My life, get out here. Anyway. Oh my god.
If you want to Google fratting, then Google it. But it's, of course, not safe for work. Not safe for work, people.
Embarrassing people on the internet. They have the nerve. I wouldn't show my face. I'm not embarrassed. Whatever. I don't get embarrassed.
I did see that. I'm not sure if this is the real skinny queen. Do you guys want me to check? Okay, fine. I'm gonna check if that's the real skinny queen. Not that it matters to me, man. This is girl world. I've seen everything. Whatever happens, happens. Oh, it is the real skinny queen. Okay. Wow. Okay. It is the real one. Interesting. All right, let me get back to this.
Can't humiliate me. You can't cancel me. So move on. Or the one where you can see him smoking meth. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. No, there's no one who wants to eat poo-poo. I mean, after this, I want to crap on K-Bella too, so. Anyway. Ugh.
I'm sure you'd leave a messy badunkadunk on K-Bella.
I hate people. I like animals. That's my biggest.
You miss Crystal and Leslie? Yeah, I miss Crystal and Leslie too. Hey, MBM has been getting, talking to and paneling with a guy that is from Atlantic, Canada. And his dog nearly took his balls off. Maybe we'll have a few 5 minutes of that at the end of this stream.
Biggest thing. Don't you dare pass away on us. You have a job to.
Yeah. Fratting is clothes grinding. It's like simulation of sex, with the clothes on.
Do outlive us all. Oh, don't worry. Even if it's out of spite. That's why I'm drinking kale juice. You ain't ready. I want that on a shirt. You can't. Yes. Oh, Sam's Bar Lounge. Okay, everyone go check it out. It's a channel that has exposed doo-doo and nattered. All of the abuse out in the open, all the lies. Just go see it. But be careful because it's very graphic and horrible. Yo Mama, just Reason celebrated her remonetization today by punching a Native American off a horse and buying an Airbnb to get some garlic sauce. What? Oh no, is she remonetized? Oh god. Well, YouTube certainly needs more crap content, that's for sure. Yay, maybe you can go rent another Airbnb for you and Gorlick. Anyway, damn, that ain't right. I know. She can buy wigs from the grown-up section.
She is so pissed. True.
See, the difference is when you did my makeup look and when I do it, I still look pretty after, even with
Vax Slinky D is dry humping.
crooked lipstick. You looked like Robert De Niro with a wig.
Why did she just say? She repeated your mama's, super chat, which she was talking about punching Native Americans which I think is in extremely poor taste, especially when a lot of Aboriginals in Canada and the whole school system and the unmarked graves. That is something that shouldn't be said, especially to a Canadian about Native Americans, because there's just certain people who have been so oppressed that is not. I would never say that joke ever. It's not even funny to me.
If he had sex with the Joker, so that's the difference. All right, thanks. Sorry guys, I'm being super mean, but never to anyone who hasn't been mean first. I'm feeling vindictive. They drive me nuts.
Yeah, the whole residential school thing is still a big deal here. A lot of Aboriginal individuals are pissed that that even happened. So yeah, making a joke like that, poor taste.
Applebee's, no, Robert De Niro, go look his face up. It's not your job to judge anyone. All I want for you is goodness. So just for that reason, my duty to see if you repented for saying you don't believe in God right now. Oh yeah, of course, Rebecca. Like, I do believe in God. That's not true. When I was, when I said that, I was so hurt and just so like mad at God, So, but yeah, of course I do. We're besties again. Yeah, alhamdulillah. I'm definitely Muslim for life because like I truly believe in it, and I mean I still have a lot.
All right, 430 people watching her, so I guess she decided to leave. Yep. So we're gonna finish up. I'm gonna finish this all off.
Of Quran to read and hadiths and learn.
If she makes this private, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. But after this,
thing to do. For me, it's the Arabic is hard to learn for the prayers. I just don't think you're being mean. You're being real. Well, I say mean things like calling someone to bitch, but it feels good. You should try it. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, Rebecca, do you smoke weed? You're Muslim. So, I have a lot to do. You're wasting my time. Thank you guys for listening to me vent. I love it. I have some reporting to do. FFG's cackle is like a call to prayer for all the unstable women of the gore world. Yes! Ew! I don't know how people look up to like I can't. I don't know what's admirable. Like, he used to be super addicted to it. Iona, you just finished your bedtime showing. Thanks.
Are you saying like apostate, but it's a prostate?
Jenna, like a Ricola horn. You smoked for years? She's sniping. Of course, that's another one, her life. Foodie Beauty's live? Like, no matter what she's doing, like, it's insane. No life at all. Like, what are the odds that you're always available to stream snipe? Like, please tell me you have no life without telling me you have no life.
It's actually very hard.
They literally feel like flies.
But she doesn't stream snipe all the time. She just comes on. It's Foodie Beauty just happens to be on before she's on, and that's why she's sniping.
These are parasites. Like, I can't. Was your ride or die? Yeah, me.
I should be recorded in real time with OBS and 4K. I wish, but we already got the gist. What else can be added to this conversation to change anything substantially? Nothing.
Too, it's hard to give it up, especially like when I come here. Like I said, when I'm in Kuwait, I rarely think about it. There's been maybe once or twice, where I really missed having that as a crutch, but it's not. No, I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I smoke. That's it. So when I'm here, leave me alone. Teardrop. So anyways, this poor car. Crawler bites. Hi. Welcome to Very Important Recipes. Welcome.
Do I think Salah trauma dumped on everyone? I don't think so. I think he said his thing. He's got embarrassed, and now he's keeping a low profile.
I haven't smoked weed since I was a teenager. Oh, really? You would get so buzzed if you did it now. Yeah, BBW Layla. Especially when there's so many other things you could do, like smoke meth on live stream. Like, what the hell?
I like groceries. Like he just dumped.
To tell us how bad of a
He didn't trauma dump. He just dumped. Happy birthday, Timbers! Timbers' birthday.
You are while he smokes meth and drinks a gallon of vodka. Yeah, really. See this? I tell you something. I don't know how I can't understand a word, so I don't even bother. Yeah, I'm a bad Muslim, exactly. Math, woman abuse, what else? Can I go on? So shut up. I can never do things in moderation. That's my downfall.
And
Yeah,
New York
I hear
weekend,
you. I'm like that too.
what did you miss? You just Foodie Beauty outed herself ahead of the FFG live stream that started 23 minutes ago about her weed use, especially in Thailand. She had a few packages of gummies there from one plant. She also doxed a person that she claims used to be a bully in school back in the day. But interestingly enough, the person who she claims was the one who definitely gave her away was not the person who gave her away, because it was the guy that was working at one plant said that Foodie Beauty did buy weed there, and not the poor, unfortunate lady who she doxed on her stream. So Foodie Beauty needs to apologize to that lady, because this is the reason why you should not just jump the gun and randomly accuse somebody of doing something when you have zero evidence that they actually did it. It's just wrong. What did she take from Thailand? She used weed in Thailand. She was smoking and a talking and a eating gummies over there.
Hi, Chantel. Love you so much. Thanks, Crawler Bites. Welcome. She sounds really bothered right now. Of course. They can say anything they want about me, but when I snap back, I'm the bad person. I'm horrible.
Random Fish, he has not addressed the subject at all. He just took off. So the poop and blasphemy that was not only addressed to K Bella, but for all of us, because he was talking about Christians and, Western women. So we're in the West. And if you're a woman, he's talking about you.
Oh, here, Breezen. Here's my fat hands you can make fun of because you have nothing else intelligent to say. At least I don't look like Jay Leno in a cheap Party City wig. My hands are cute and chubby, and they're soft. You used to be just me. Oh, yeah, hi! Applebee's. Cassidy Ty, welcome to the premiere. Where's she bees? Hi. You call her Breezy? Last I checked, Chantel doesn't have mugshots and a criminal record, a lengthy one at that. Yeah, and I also have not been to court 8 times for not paying rent. Like, that's a lot. Oh, that's in the past. Yeah, that's still a lot. Like, my stuff is in the past, too. Maybe not as far away. But, come on, 8 times? That's crazy. Even 2 times is, like, not normal. I've never been to Michigan. Hi, Crawler Bites. Anyways,
Happy New
guys,
Year,
that was
people.
fun venting, actually. Now I'm torn if I should do it more often or not. No.
Happy New Year. If I didn't wish you Happy New Year, if you haven't been around.
Ugh. So I have some reporting to do. Actually, I have some more errands to run. And then I have some,
okay.
I'm going to make a customer service complaint. What do you think about that? I think that's good. I'll say, I came to shop at your store, and one of your bully employees revealed to someone that I was in shopping. Oh my gosh, Applebee's. Anyone wearing a size 15 shoe means business. Rendall! Thank you. She wears.
Yeah, the bottom line is all because FFG just asked the guy if he saw her around. He said, yeah. And now we have this.
Size 15 shoes?
Perfect.
What in the heck? I know Applebee's is funny. I'm a relatively new beezer, so I didn't. Thanks, Rendall. So I don't really know the history of who you are all talking about. You don't want to know. Yes, I started smoking 6 years ago when my seizure started, and I can't imagine not smoking now for real. Yeah, white knight. And you know what? There's nothing wrong. I mean, it's literally medicine for a lot of people. It is. So, Chantal, where's your manager? Yeah, I'm going to do a Karen comb over with my hijab, and I'm going to call them. Please do make complaints. Yes. Oh, God, it's a deep rabbit hole. Norma Jean! Hi, Norma Jean! Sending you lots of hugs to get you through these hard times. Thank you. I need those hugs. Thank you. I miss my bias. I smoke so much, but soon I'm going on a cruise. You're going to have to stop? Oh. What cruise are you going on? Don't put your lights in my face. I feel like a grumpy, chubby gerbil.
Yeah, it seems more snow is coming.
It's creepy AF. Yeah.
Is there any way to get weed in Kuwait? There is. There is always a way to get weed in the country. It just matters how much it's going to cost people once it gets in the country, and how much and how willing people are to try and circumvent the law. So in any country around the world, people try and get shit in all the time. Even North Korea, people try and get shit in. Even though with those like a country like that, you literally get executed for stuff like that. But people will still try it. Look at Thailand. People are trying to bring stuff in and out of Thailand all the time, even though know that they'll get executed by firing squad if they try it. But people still try it all the time. Kuwait is no different. Remember, Al Shabi was the guy that if you want appliances or anything else, if you want weed, you want alcohol, you want rings, he was the go-to guy for all of that stuff. So there's always going to be people.
Howie! I miss Howie. Grumpy Harry, do you like Thai tea or boba? Yes. I like all of it. What is the name of that? I don't know. Is it taro? The name of the boba tea? Mexico and Honduras. Ah, you could probably find some there. You miss Howie? I know. I can't wait to see him and give him a cheesy.
They should probably
Jason's
grow it.
criticizing Chantal for smoking weed when she has admitted that she cannot even keep Tylenol in the home because she has a thing for snorting pills. That's the thing. They all have had addiction issues. Like, what the hell is your problem? And judging somebody is the worst thing you can do. It's one of the biggest sins. So good luck. Hi, Susie. Purple Tarot. Yeah, I miss Julia too. Did you see her get her nails cut? They had to put a cone on her. I didn't know that. She's a bad gal. Baby gal, shook up skims.
Sure, Foodie.
Do you miss the 7-Eleven glitzies? Yes, I do.
And here she's slowing down.
I'm going to go home and eat smoked tofu. Now I want glitzies. New Year's resolution? I need to work on my impulsivity and health. When are you flying back? I can't say exactly when, Rebecca, but it won't be too long. Like,
I would say the next day or 2 or 3, because if she's going to talk about her Amazon packages not coming in time, Cornwall is close to multiple distribution centers for Amazon. Like there's one on the highway, in and around, Ottawa. Then there's multiple in Montreal. So judging by that alone, I would say 2 days tops. Maybe even tomorrow she could be leaving out. I would say 2 days, maybe 3 days at the very most.
It's the last week. Lizzie. Oh, thanks, Lizzie. She's saying you innocently doxed the woman. Stalkers be crazy. Look up your house. Thank you, Lizzie. Well, thank you. Number one, they don't know. The thing is you did this to the woman because they're not innocent. They completely ratted on me to somebody and to that person. So shut up. Now she's going to try to deflect and turn it around on me. You innocently doxed somebody. You doxed the store. You gave the store a bad name, you dipshit. You had them in your thumbnail.
She didn't.
I can't.
But that's not doxing the store, giving the store a bad name. Like she just put the store in the thumbnail. If she says positive things about the store, is that giving the store a bad name? No, it's not.
I can't stand dumbasses, hypocrites, whatever. Let her think what she wants. I don't care.
Why doesn't Foodie Beauty just be like, I'm sorry that I said it was that lady that I know from school. I shouldn't have said that. It was the guy.
Saying a name isn't doxing, exactly.
That's literally what doxing is. You said the person's full and real name online. That's literally the definition of doxing.
Are you kidding? She puts my family's pictures on her thumbnails. You idiot. You're the biggest doxer, so eat shit. God, sorry. Yeah, it's gaslighting. Do you have to get medical check? No. You're allowed to live in Kuwait if you have diabetes. So stupid. They don't know anything. And people just eat it up.
You're not allowed to live in Kuwait if you're not a citizen or permanent resident if you have diabetes. If you're there just for work, they don't want you there. It's literally stated in multiple news articles that they don't want people that have diabetes because they feel it will be a strain on their healthcare system. They'd rather have somebody that doesn't have diabetes because they have a backlog of people. This is a whole, supply and demand thing. Unfortunately, human beings are seen many times as just like a number. So if there's a guy with diabetes or a woman with diabetes versus a guy or woman without diabetes, who do you think they're going to choose? They're going to choose the person without the diabetes.
And listen, they know.
Because they can.
They think everything is doxing, I know.
Because there's a lot of people wanting to go to Kuwait from, not so great countries. They feel they have a better opportunity. So therefore, now Kuwait has the choice of getting people who don't have diabetes, who don't have, health issues to work. rather than somebody who does have health issues.
She knows everyone will go leave bad reviews and call and harass the store. She doesn't care, right? She's literally doxed the store. Like it's in her thumbnail. Jack! 25 months loyalty beezer. Wow. Sending well wishes, Queen Beezer, against all the haters. Thank you, Jack! Ready, set, bees! Ready, set, bees. It doesn't hit the same if it's not wiggly. Anyway, I'm going to get arm flap surgery if I lose enough weight. They had to find one buzzword out of this situation, unbelievably. Jeez. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Anytime she does something that's makes her a piece of crap, which is a lot, she has to try to turn it around. Like, well, remember when Chantal abused her cat? Remember when all false. Anyway, whatever. Oh, I hate these people. Can you just like not go and vlog? Like, if you're gonna go and try to go down to dispensaries, do an effing vlog. Like, the thing is, no one will watch or care for doing shitty vlogs because no one gives a F about you unless you're hating on me. That's the only thing people like. You have a community, a mutual hate community, and you think that's gonna last forever? Okay. Anyway, deflection projection, yeah. You want your suit? Oh yeah, Tracy. I'll message you. Why don't you strike just reasons? How do you guys know? But how do you guys know I don't strike these channels? YouTube does nothing. They don't hardly do anything.
Right. Here we go again with the same talk.
Wait, did I miss the smoke sesh? I might be high. No, I'm not smoking. Talking to see someone go buy weed. I know. The same people that posted pics from your aunt's and family's Facebook now crying about doxing. Applebee's, exactly. Every single thing my aunt posts on social media, they'll go and take it as content. Like,
what the? Okay, can I say once again? Okay, yes, people did do that to you. They did it to Auntie Rasta. They put Auntie Rasta's imagery and name in videos and live streams. Okay, that doesn't mean that you have to now go and get somebody that you knew from school and they knew you from school. You mutually knew each other and then say that person's name. That person did not do anything to you. There's no reason to say that person's name. What she did, all she needs to do now is apologize. That's all she needs to do.
She posted something like a quote. They thought it was directed at me. Nothing she posts is directed at me. She'll never post anything directed at me, okay?
Just because people are doxing your family doesn't mean you need to do it to somebody else. In fact, shouldn't you know better? If you're taking offense to people saying your name, your mom's name, your auntie's name, your uncle's name, then shouldn't you be the one who is not doxing people because you're like, hey, yeah, I don't like when people do it to my family?
Okay, just get that out of your mind. Cassidy Ty, just wanted to say I love your videos from vlogs to venting rants. They're also comforting and entertaining. Hope you had a great New Year's. Thank you, Cassidy Ty. It really means a lot. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for watching me most of all. That really means a lot. I really appreciate that. Because it makes it worthwhile doing, you know? And you see that? Like, I just wanted to say I love you like my videos, you like my content. And I'm grateful that even though maybe I don't get as much as like some tea channels or other YouTubers, like I feel comfortable. I feel like content. I feel happy with what I have and blessed. And that's all that matters. And I'm mostly blessed that I have viewers that like my content for it being what it is, you know? Kaya's partner is a convicted child pimp who said he wasn't sorry. Monty defends the pimp, by the way. They defend any crappy behavior.
How the hell am I defending a pimp when all I said was I need more information? Kind of like in this live stream, Chantal, where you needed more information before you dox somebody. All you had to do was sit and wait until FFG comes on and tells everybody how she knew that you were still doing weed, and then you wouldn't have had doxed that poor person, and now you need to apologize. Same thing I try to do. Instead of me making a decision, which at the time was like, okay, what Kaya's man did was horrible, was wrong, but I'm not the type of person to act without all the information. So I wanted to see what he was going to say. I'll cross my T's and dot my I's and then come to a decision after that. That's exactly what I wanted to do. That doesn't mean I'm defending the person. I'm just making a logical decision to gather all my facts before I make an opinion on the matter.
They backed up Marty doing everything that he was doing to my family. Just because it's me. Exactly. They're hypocrites. They're pieces of crap. And I'm never ever gonna side with these people. I'm always gonna have that opinion, and I'm never gonna like you. So you have to live with it. Like it drives them nuts. I don't know why. Waiting outside the villa, basically stealing your cat. Exactly. Yep. There's a conspiracy theory that my aunt's my real mom. They're so stupid. Like really, like you can't. Anyone with a brain wouldn't come up with something like that. But whatever. So is FFG sniping? Of course, another one with no F in life. No life. Waiting for me, my reaction, and sniping it. That's her entire life. To get a reaction. Like that, you're pathetic. That's her entire life. That's what she does. Yep. Me, after I address something, I go on and I do content. Like the church, whatever content I do doesn't involve any of these friggin' losers. Period. Never will. That's it. Except my cartoons. I think they're kind of funny. I draw the line at real life. Well, then you don't like Gore World. That's all they are. Conspiracy theories. Usually conspiracy theories, not most of the time, but like a lot of the time take some kind of like reasoning, rational thought. So that's why they're all stupid. Stupid theories. Anyway, I have a lot of stuff to do right now. So I'm feeling hungry and I don't want my tofu.
Gotcha, random fish. I understand.
Kyle, Pete would never go to Kuwait. I hate conspiracy theories. Yeah, me too.
Can you imagine Pete's in Kuwait? Where Pete wants to go is Japan at the moment. Oh, yes. Prayers in the chat for the people of Japan. Oh, boy. I've been seeing video after video. I've been watching a lot of news articles come out about that 7.6 earthquake and the multiple ones before and after, the aftershocks and whatnot. Very horrible thing to have happened on the 1st of January. First day of the new year, you get an earthquake that has toppled buildings, started fires is very unfortunate.
Too, I'm not a huge conspiracy, person. Objectivity that most lack. Yeah, you're right.
I think Pete would literally only go to the United States again, and he would go to Japan. That's like his interest at the moment. Oh, yes, and he wanted to go to the UK as well, right? Because is he Scottish or Irish? I think he's Scottish, right?
Born villain.
And the plane crash. That's very horrible.
That would help a lot with diet concerns. You're right, Emma. Cooking is rewarding. Pizza wife in Kuwait. Have a good night. Thank you, Crawler Bites. Thanks for joining. Yeah, you're right. I think that's a good idea. Like, I need to definitely take the health journey a lot more serious, and that's going to involve a lot of work, a lot of planning. And I find that I heard somebody who's like on a health journey actually admit that one of the most overwhelming things for them was the starting and getting into the building the habit of being organized with their meal planning and meal prepping. And it's a lot of work, especially if you're somebody who just drifts through life ordering 3 meals a day, so that's a lot of work. And I have to just like focus on that and not.
Random fish, if he saw Pete's, he would probably run away or be scared. But what I was gonna say is he is probably gonna see Studio Ghibli, however you want to pronounce it. So which region is that?
Everything else, Okay, I gotta go. But I appreciate you listening to me rant and rave, and that's it. Like after this, if I say I swear, I have to mean it. I'm not giving any of these parasites any attention. Even if you kill me, you're not going to hear anything. Not a peep, especially if you kill me. But I'm done. Okay? Habit change is so hard, I know. When FFG went live, he lost 500.
Well, not legit going. He wants to go Cypher, but then there's the money issue. The flights aren't cheap. They're actually pretty expensive. And the effort he's going to put into it, because Pete seems he likes to sit on his chair and talk a lot of shit and wanting to go places, but never putting in the effort. But then he gets mad because he didn't go, but then you didn't put in any effort in the first place.
Viewers, so you had all the zombies here watching. Fuck off, zombies. Yeah, exactly, Tracy. Oh well. Like I said, when I started going live, thanks Teardrop, I had 50 viewers. I don't even, unless someone points it out, like congrats on 97K or this, I don't even pay attention to that. Whatever. I mean, who cares? That they saw your name. Yeah, Feldman's flopping folds. Yeah. Good night. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and thank you for everyone who joined. My bees are army.
Oh, there's really Wrestle Kingdom. Yeah, wrestling is so huge in Japan, right? Like you live and die wrestling in Japan. It's so amazing that they have that culture there. But yeah, the flights are so super expensive.
I'm still here. I'm actually. Hi, Trixie. The best response is no response. Exactly. That's what they live for. Imagine. I'm gonna call up dispensaries to find out if she's there. That's my life. You're pathetic. That's That I actually feel embarrassed. Like if you don't feel embarrassed for that. Anyway, okay. Bye guys. Have a good night. See you.
And that is it, people. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was very impromptu. I had zero preparation. I just got a message. Someone's like, "Hey, FFG is out in Foodie Beauty for her weed use." I'm like, "Are you serious?" They're like, "Yeah, she's." But Chantel's live right now, trying to get ahead of it. I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna go live then." Thank you so much, people. I will look more into it and what FFG is saying about the entire situation. But hey, have a good night. It's the second day of 2024. Take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. And thank you for joining me. Bye bye. Have a good one. See ya later.